Morning guys, I hope you had a great Easter, good time with the family and stuff. A lot of lads had a good 4-day break, some of them had a couple of 2 days breaks. I was lucky I had 4 days off, so always working in the background anyway, so do a little bit of an update here in the workshop so you can see what's going on. Apologies for the videos not coming out, we've had a few technical issues with the editing team in the background. They're working very hard to catch up, so hopefully when this is out we are back to speed. So busy week, we've got pod coming up soon and we've got cars leaving this week. I think we've got UCOS car leaving, 12C McLaren's leaving this week, an S15's leaving this week, Scotty's GTR's leaving this week as well, Caroline's R8's leaving this week, so it's absolutely mega busy, short week as well. So I'm trying to get the lads on top so we can get everything back to how it was. So for now guys, I'll see you in the workshop soon. So we've got this car for sale. It's a GM 900 GTR we built many years ago, and Baz has always brought it to GM to be looked after. It's going on the website this week. Carbon brakes, it's got an air suspension, so not only does it look good, this car, it also goes really well. I think it did a low 4-second 100 to 200 km, so it's an absolutely blistering machine. So if you're after a GTR, 1000 horsepower, built box, built engine, Cyvex, this car is ideal. Well, I've got you here, Gizmo's GTT R34, 640 horsepower, loyal customer GM for many years. I think about 15 years from memory. We're going to do some modifications on it, so when it's in the workshop I will show you what we're doing with this. He's bought some nice parts and he's doing a few little upgrades before he collects it ready for the summer. So Gizmo, I hope you're watching and you're enjoying the video of your 34 GTT, ready to get some love. So we're back working on James Chow's R34 this week. These parts have arrived from New Zealand and Jan is working on them. I'm just giving the car a quick wash and then it'll be getting pushed in. What a fantastic machine this is. A lot of work's gone into this car. We'll do a full vlog on this car as well once it's up to speed as well. Audi S1 in for a custom intake pipe. Customers after a pie cut job, so Chris is busy doing that now. Let's go and see Chris and see what welding he's doing on this S1. So here with Chris the welder. So customer's requested a pie cut intake, hasn't he?
Yes.
So we're just busy starting it now.
So basically we've cut the degrees on 6 degrees each side, so that makes 12 degrees in total for each segment of the pie.
Nice. So yeah, so that is the S1's intake pipe, and I'll come and vlog it a bit later on as well so you can see it, but it's what the customer wants, that's what the customer gets. So Scotty, your car's back together. I believe Scott's almost had it running, and we've got your gold throttle bodies back on. I believe we're waiting for a tractor end to come and then you're good to pick it up, so we should see you this weekend. Scotty's done a fantastic job on the car. And then you're ready to enjoy it again for the summer, Scott. So we'll see you at the weekend, buddy. We've got Ethan's Liberty Walk R35 GTR in for a GM signature built engine. Kyle's going to take the engine out this week and then give it to Jimmy so we can strip it, assess damage. I had a stock engine before and it was a 4.25. That sadly let a rod go. So yeah, what a gorgeous looking car. And now he's decided to go with a built GM signature engine. So we'll update you on that on Ethan's car. That's going to look nice and pretty under there. Got Jimmy and Dean getting to the last bits of detail with Tango. We're going to fit the bumper on, obviously with the drive some install there. Access is a bit limited, so a few complications there and a bit of cutting and modifying. So they're busy working that out, and then Tango will be ready for Hamid to pick up and do some testing. So yeah, we're at the end of Project Tango. Be sad to see it go. It's been like furniture. Warren, quick update on your car. Your parts are arriving today or tomorrow, and then Kyle is going to finish the car off, ready for Remain Map. So nearly there. So, Mr. Kyle.
Yo.
Differential.
Certainly is.
R35. For those watching, that is a front diff. And what is it you're doing, Kyle?
So on the crown and pinion, we are working out the lash between them both. So we've got different size shims here. So I'm now measuring each shim, and then I'm trying it in, checking for the lash, and then getting it all perfect measured. We've also shimmed the bearings, either side, so that's sweet. So that's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a stock diff with a billet crown and pinion, is that right?
It certainly is, so as you can see there.
And anybody who watches this, the stock differential on the GTR is a really, really strong unit. I ran that on my GTR to 2000 horsepower. So the main issue is that on the big power cars, or even on the smaller power cars,
we've got the
crown and pinion smashes, which you'll probably
show
you that, and that damages the diff, doesn't it?
Yeah, where it's contacted there.
Yeah. Just zoom in there. So yeah, so I'll let Kyle do that. So Kyle's progressing that, and then he is going to strip, I believe, this one here.
Yeah.
The AirTrek diff, Dan. So he's on to that next. Find out what it needs. Kyle's identified the issue being in here. And once that's stripped, we'll order the parts, and then Matty can finish that job off. Next job for Kyle is going to be Warren's and Ethan's car. Yep. So I'll let Kyle crack on. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Oh, I was going to say, you forgot. I thought you were going to forget your thumbs up, but
no,
you didn't.
Never forget.
There we go. Right, guys. So that's pretty much Tuesday wrapped up today. Tomorrow we've got Gizmo's car on the ramp. We've got Chris finishing off the Audi S1. Is it an S1, Chris?
It is, yeah.
It is an S1. There's some other bits and bobs going on. We've got Warren coming in tomorrow as well, so I'm going to get him on the camera. He's coming to check some bits and bobs and collect some parts. And let's see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. So we've got a new employee, the GM model, Mr. Dean. I think he looks fantastic with his new hair as well.
I'm very impressed.
So in the comments, ladies, what do you think, Johnny Depp? Anyway, that's it. Good night for tonight.
Morning guys, it's Wednesday the 12th of April. I'm just in the office with Jürgen, and we've got Haggy as well, getting started with today. Give you a little rundown on what's happening at GM today. We have got Scotty buttoning up the Audi R8, ready for collection later this week. Dean is finishing up Tango, again, that car should be leaving this week. Jimmy has got an RB25 engine he's building. Jan is working on the Super Attraction Control, that's the one with the BMW ZF gearbox. And then he's also on the R34. Matty's got some tyres to fit and a few other jobs to do, and Chris the fabricator is working on the Audi S1 custom intake for the customer. I've got a Mercedes E63 in today for a tune, stage 1, so I'm going to get some footage of that on the dyno later on. The rest of the boys got Dale back from his holidays, plenty of cars to clean, and we've also are expecting a visit from Warren, who's come to check progress on his car and take away some of his old parts. We've got Kyle working on that today as well, so be sure to get them on the vlog later on. So yeah, stay tuned and see you then. Right, so it's now the afternoon and I'm joined in the engine room. I've got Jimmy, who's working on the RB25. We've also got Warren here. So Warren has his grey R35 in the workshop, being fitted with Rocky's engine, dry sump kit, a whole host of upgrades. So you've just come to pick up some of the old parts, take them away and check on progress basically, haven't you?
Yeah.
One of the major sort of stumbling blocks was the plenum that we'll be waiting for.
For a long while.
That's now arrived. So
Thank you, here.
that's good news. And we were just discussing a little bit earlier on, like how we intend to use the car. Basically, it's a fast road car, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like a very, very fast road car. Very fast. It's a beautiful car. It's got a full interior, fully retrimmed, carbon fibre, everything.
Yep.
It's Cream Development's body kit, is that right?
Yeah,
with
Cream Developments, fenders,
wrap and whatever. Yeah, fenders.
all wrapped.
As well as now it's going to have a series of horsepower basically to use mostly on the street. You said you might do a few Santa Pod days.
Yeah, Santa Pod.
You've got a runway day booked.
From my day, yeah.
Yeah, so going to get used for all kinds. And I think you've got a European trip as well, haven't you?
Yeah, on 28th.
28th, so that's pretty close. Yeah, so the plan is obviously get the car buttoned up, get it finished, get it tuned.
Yep.
And then hopefully get back in time for the 28th, as well as potentially Santa Pod on the 24th.
Yeah.
Is that right as well? So yeah, Santa Pod day as well on the 24th. That is the goal. So stay tuned. Warren, I'm sure it'll be an absolute animal once you get it back.
Yeah, can't wait.
We'll get you back on the vlog when you come to collect it.
Definitely will.
Alright, awesome. See you again. Cheers. Right, so I'm on the dyno now and I've got Adnan's beautiful 2018 Mercedes AMG E63. This car's been with us today for a stage 1 tune. Adnan's came down from Scotland today and dropped the car off with us. Very nice car. I believe it was stock when it arrived, however base runs have shown that it makes significantly more power than manufacturer claims, and torque particularly. So it is a strong car, or it has a mild stage 1 tune on there already. But the good news and the important news is we were able to improve on that as well. So the car now makes 588 wheel horsepower and 602 wheel foot-pounds of torque. That translates to approximately 692 brake horsepower and 709 or 710 foot-pounds of torque. So very strong car. Like I say, stage 1 is completely stock hardware-wise. Stock air filters, stock exhaust, still got the cats in. A very, very nice thing, and now has plenty of grunt as well. Adnan, thank you very much for bringing it down and letting us tune it for you today, and I'm sure you'll be impressed with it on the drive back home to Scotland. I'll get this off now and we'll get on with the rest of the day. Right, so I've got Adnan here, the owner of the Mercedes E63 AMG, and I think you're very happy with pretty much 700 brake horsepower.
Yeah, really happy.
Yeah, stage
figures as well.
Stage 1, mate. Stock hardware. So absolutely beautiful car. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the drive back home. He's got his mates here as well. Had a nice time in Newcastle, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
first time I've been here as well.
Yeah, that's good. So
and
you know,
it's been good here as well.
exactly. So you've travelled down from up Scotland, haven't you?
Yeah.
So don't let distance kind of be a problem, or any of that. We'll you know, we can do anything and work on everybody's cars. So by all means, if you want to be the JM source, come down to see us and we'll get it sorted for you. All right.
Yep.
I'm sure for now you're going to enjoy that drive home and enjoy the extra power and torque. All right.
And just want to say, big up to GM Imports.
Yep,
amazing guys, amazing service, best in the industry. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for
Chris.
coming, mate. Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll see you again. These boys are going to come down to Race Wars in the summer as well and support us. So
Definitely.
we'll catch up with you there, mate. Make sure you come and say hi and that. All right. Brilliant. Right.
Thanks,
well,
Chris.
I'll see you again soon. Cheers for coming. Thanks, mate. Bye.
So that is all for today, guys. I hope you like the videos we're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, share, comment, good, bad. Okay.